And today I'm going to talk about time management in 5 easy steps. It's really easy. Okay, so oftentimes people are motivated um, to think about time management when they feel like there's something in their life they need to change up. And it could be any one of many things that motivates people for time management. It could be that somebody wants to spend more time with themselves for meditation, or maybe you're going back to school and you want to make it all work with your kids and your partner and all your responsibilities day to day, including a job. Um, so 5 easy steps for time management. The first thing is you have to really look at what motivates you for that time management. And you really have to think about it. You know, how much time do you see yourself needing for this project or this new goal in your life? Okay, so, and with that, you really need to look at how are you currently, step number 1, how are you currently spending your time? This is crucial. So you need to go to Walmart or Office Depot and get a day planner or an organizer. Price ranges from $10 to $30. So that is very, very important. Then you need to get a notebook or a piece of paper when you're really ready to sit down and analyze and really look at how you're spending your time. And this is the way you do it. So with your new day planner, you go back to the last week, and from the first day of the week, you write down everything you did from the time you get up to the time you go to bed. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Everything you can remember that you did, everything, and what you did that captivated your attention and engaged you in an activity. And it doesn't have to include going to the bathroom. But it could even be things like cooking your meals, showering, doing your laundry, how much time do you spend on the phone? And I don't mean just, well, I think I spend 2 or 3 hours a day. No. How long were you on the phone on Monday? How many times did your friend just call you and want to talk? Okay. Another thing is, after work when you came home, how much time did you spend in front of the TV? What were some of the errands that you were running after work before you came home? Everything. How much time do you spend with your pets? Just everything you've done, everything you can think of that you did every day of that week, and jot it down in your day planner as if you had planned to do all those things. Then with a piece of paper, after you have completed that, then with a piece of paper, you, from day to day, look at how you used your time. What would you have liked to change up if you could go back to that day? Were you spending too much time on the phone with your friends? And even though it was okay, but that might be time that you could use on your new project, for example. What are other things? Were you finding yourself spending time taking care of one bill on one day, and then spend time the next day taking care of 2 more bills, and then the next day spending an hour yet paying another 3 or 4 bills? So reflecting on that, maybe you could have one day where you pay all your bills, or one day every 2 weeks. So that is the purpose of doing that activity, so that you can analyze and reflect. How can I change up my habits? What can I change in what I do from day to day. Extremely important. Number 3, what is that new agenda that you want more time for? Okay, that's really important because you want to look at what are all the resources involved for this new agenda. Do you need money? Do you need room for supplies? Do you need a space like an office or an art room? Or you need to make more room in your bedroom for your personal activity? You really think about every aspect of your new agenda, because that needs to be part of your planning, before you actually jump into the activity, how you can create your space for that. Do you need a closet or some place to store your resources after you're done doing your agenda or your activity? These are all things to think about. What will this take away in terms of time spent with your pets, time spent with your loved ones, your family, your partner, your kids, whatever that might be? Okay, so number 3 is also very important. Number 4. So this becomes extremely, yes, buddy, this becomes extremely important. Who do you have to negotiate with for more time? And it's more complex when you really think about it than what it sounds like. Because maybe, like for example, you're doing all the cooking and cleaning in the house. Maybe you're doing all the shopping for food. Maybe you're sitting down and actually paying all the bills, or, doing everything. How might you be able to break up some of the household chores and distribute it among members of the household so you are not doing everything? And this way, that's one way you get more time. Another way is maybe your friends just love to get that phone and just call you every minute of the day they get a chance. And maybe you need to set some boundaries with that so that you have more time for your new agenda. And of course, it might involve talking to people about what's going on in your life and what new activity you're taking up in your life that's requiring more of your time. Okay. So then finally, number 5, you have to keep yourself engaged, sticking with your schedule, sticking with your time management, and that's where your day planner comes in very, very handy. How are you doing keeping up with your schedule and your new schedule, making time for your new agenda activity? Is it working out? Or do you need to still change things up a bit and further negotiate with relationships in your life so that you have time for that activity, quality time, time when you're not distracted? And that's one part of it, and then the other part of it is, sometimes even when we like our schedule, day in and day out, doing that schedule, staying committed, we might get tired of it, a little bit burned out, doing time management this particular way. So maybe every couple of weeks change it up. So instead of doing all your grocery shopping on Sunday, do it Friday night after work. That could be an example of changing up your schedule monthly. Instead of showering in the morning, shower in the evening. Instead of playing board games with your kids, try out some online games like, what is that game called? I think it's called Jackbox. Online Jackbox games, that's right. Exploding Kittens. I think there's a game called Fibbles. It's really fun. And then in terms of personal time, instead of going fishing, go bowling. So these are examples of things that you could do to keep yourself engaged in your activity, in your new schedule. Okay, so I realize that this is just scratching the surface with time management because it involves looking at your goals. Balancing your life is very important. It's very important to take care of yourself while you're engaged with your new activity, doing your job and honoring your relationships and taking care of your pets. So if you enjoyed this video, I would encourage you to press like and subscribe. And if you're interested in getting a reading, a tarot reading, or a life coaching session, or both, check out my website at www.theweaverstarot.com. Thank you, and have a blessed day.